Here are some simple and effective active stretches to prepare for bar workouts. Now, on the bar, you have a lot of pulling and you have a lot of leg lifting type movements where you end up in this folded piked position. And sometimes you do kipping, swinging type movements. So it's important to warm up pretty much all of your major muscles, especially in the shoulders, spine, hamstrings, and hip flexors. So those are the types of stretches we'll do right now. A nice simple stretch against a wall or any surface. Here I'm using a tree, but this stretches out your upper back and those shoulder girdle muscles. So muscles like the traps and rhomboids. And those are muscles that are pretty active during bar work. Here's a variation of it. This way stretches out your lower back more when you put your chest up against the surface. So doing it this way, you're going to have more of a stretch in your lower spine. And for this one, clasp your hands behind you and lean forward. This is also a great shoulder stretch to do, and it also gets you to stretch out your hamstrings, which is important because you get into that folded position when you do exercises like toes to bar and leg lifts. So here practicing this motion going from a tuck to a pike is very useful because again, when you're on the bar and doing things like toes to bar and any kind of leg lifting motion, a lot of the time you end up in this forward folded position, also known as a pike. Now here is a shoulder stretch from earlier, but done as a dynamic stretch. Because before doing a strength workout, it's good to focus more on dynamic stretches or active flexibility in which you are moving through the range of motion, not so much of those static exercises where you hold one position. Here's another way to do that shoulder stretch down on your knees with an elevated surface. It's pretty much the same type of stretch. This is just a different way to do it. Do at least 10 to 15 slow and patient repetitions of this type of shoulder stretch. Now here's a variation on it where you put your elbows on the surface and this stretches out your triceps more. Now it's important to stretch out the triceps because they are in an extended position when you hang from the bar. So stretching out those triceps helps prepare you for that. You use your spine on just about any compound exercise, bar included, especially if you're doing something like kipping pull-ups or kipping muscle-ups that involves a bit of an arch. So this one, Cobra push-ups, is a great warm-up to do for the spine. Nice and dynamic stretch. And in this one, you sit in a pike and walk your hands out to your feet as far as you can. So if you can't reach all the way, just reach as far as you can and keep it nice and dynamic and mobile before a workout. Alright, so those are just a few of my favorite active stretches to do on the bar to prepare you for all kinds of movements from hanging, swinging, kipping, even hanging upside down under the bar. But by all means, there are many other stretches you can do, but those are some of my favorite go-tos. Well, I hope these were helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and till next time.